Next one, it is a design of FIR digital filter. So FIR is nothing but it is a finite impulse response. Here we'll see how to find out it is a FIR or not. So example, I have given h of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the range is specified, correct? The n values varies from 0 to 3. So if it is specified, then we can say it is a FIR here. For example, if you are taking this one, h of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity it is going, correct? So the range is not specified here, so we can conclude that it is not a FIR. Similarly, if you are taking this example, h of n equal to a to the power of n into u of n, here n value they given that it is 0 to 3, correct? So that means here again the n value is specified here, so we can conclude that it is a FIR here. For example, if you are taking the same example, if n value is given, n is greater than 0, that means n value will be varies from 0 to infinity, so we can say that it is not a FIR here. So from this we can identify whether it is a FIR or not. So next one, how to convert this IAR to a FIR here. So here h of e to the power j omega is nothing but your frequency response. We have to take the inverse discrete Fourier transform, so we'll get the response that is a h of n. So the h of n will be in terms of it is a infinite impulse response. The n value will be varies from 0 to infinity. So this IAR we have to convert into FIR. We are going for the different windowing techniques here. So that is only nothing but it is a type of windowing. So windowing is nothing but we have to convert this infinite impulse response to a finite impulse response. So we have to apply some windowing technique here. So we'll see now third one is windowing is nothing but here IAR filter will have a n value, it is varies from 0 to infinity and 0 to minus infinity, correct? So here to get this IAR into a FIR, so this we have to give to the windowing technique. So we have to select some specified range, so that will be given to the windowing here. So we'll get this FIR here. So that is the three steps we can see here. One is how to identify the whether it is a FIR or not. Second one, how to convert this IR to a FIR. So third one, what is the windowing technique. So here the types of windowing, there are rectangular window, modified window, Blackman window, Hamming window and the Hanning window. So all will have a different formula, but procedure will be same. So first one, rectangular window. So rectangular window will have a magnitude where n value will be varies from 0 to m minus 1. So m minus 1 will have a finite range. So for all the values your magnitude will be 1. Other than that all the value will be 0. So that is nothing but your rectangular window. For the modified rectangular window, when n equal to 0 and n equal to m minus 1, that means first value and last value will have the magnitude of 0.5 and remaining value in between, that is n equal to 1 to m minus 2 will have the magnitude of 1, remaining all the value will be 0. So that is the modified rectangular window. Similarly, Blackman window we have to use this formula, and Hamming window, Hanning window almost it will be same here. So it is 0.54 minus 0.46 here we are using, correct? So here the difference is here 0.5 and here also it is 0.5 into cos of 2 pi n divided by m minus 1. So here m it represents the length of the filter here. So these are the some different 5 types of windowing we are using to convert the IAR to a FIR here. So the FIR filter will have the following property. One is inherently stable, and the FIRs are linear phase, and it needs a higher order. So for every case there will be a proof is there, but anyway I am not doing the proof here. So directly I am going to the problem. We'll see later about the derivation. So first one, the frequency response is given by, that is h of omega equal to, this is the formula for finding the frequency response of the system. So in this we have to find out, sometimes they may ask you to find out what is the order of FIR. So order is nothing but m or n, we can say, that is nothing but length of the filter. So we can use this formula and we can find out what is the order n. So width of the main lobe can be find out by, this is the formula, k into it is 2 pi divided by m. Because if you are we have seen the different types of windowing, in that n value, if you are substituting different values of n, so we'll get the what is the main lobe, what is the sub lobe, all those things we can calculate. But that can be calculated by using this formula, it is k into 2 pi divided by m. So and as well as the tau value can be find out by it is m minus 1 divided by 2. So here it is m value is nothing but your length of the filter. So they sometimes they will given in the question what is the length of the, so here we can see here the length of the filter they given it is a 7, correct? So here we have to find out what is the tau. So we can use this formula and we can find out the tau here. So first we'll see the problems, that is design the symmetrical FIR low pass filter whose desired frequency is given by where HT of omega equal to e to the power of minus j omega into tau, where mod of omega less than or equal to omega c. Other than that, all the value will be 0. So the length of the filter should be 7, and omega c they given it as a 1 radian per sample. We have to use a rectangular window. So they have mentioned here which window we have to use. So from this we have to this frequency response we have to given to the inverse discrete Fourier transform. From this whatever we are getting it is a infinite impulse response. That infinite impulse response you have to convert into a finite impulse response. We have to use a windowing. So here we are using a rectangular window here. So here is they given that HT of omega equal to e to the power of minus j omega into tau, and for omega, that is mod of omega is nothing but you have to consider the positive value as well as the negative value. So that means it is minus omega c, where omega varies from less than or equal to plus omega c. So that is the meaning. And here this tau value can be find out by using this formula, tau equal to m minus 1 by 2, where m is nothing but your length of the filter, that is they given it is a 7. So 7 minus 1 by 2 it is a 6. So tau value is nothing but it is a 3. So directly if you want substitute 3 here, or we can keep like this, and final answer we can change tau value as a 3 and we can find out. So here we can they have given the omega c value as a 1 radian per sample. So we are taking omega c mod of omega they given, so it varies from minus value to plus value, so minus 1 to plus 1. Other than that all the value will be 0. So if it is your desired frequency responses in this form, directly we can write the answer, but we cannot write, we can remember this is the answer. So answer is your h of n equal to it is 1 by pi into n minus tau sine of n minus tau into omega c. So the tau value here, if you are giving it is a 2, so here we'll get it is a 1 by pi into n minus 2 will get. So similarly sine of n minus 2 will get, here omega c they given it is a 1, so we are getting it as a 1 here. So we have to take the positive value, should not take the negative value. So this is the answer for this one, but anyway we'll derive and we'll check whether we are getting this answer here. So according to that we can write your answer here. So this we can remember. So first step what we have to do is we have to apply the inverse discrete Fourier transform. So the formula will be it is 1 by 2 pi. So integral over minus pi to pi, it is ht of omega e to the power of j omega n into d omega. So what is the ht of omega they given it is a e to the power of minus j omega tau. So into e to the power of j omega n into d omega. So in that both the terms it is j omega is there. If you are taking outside we'll get n minus tau into d omega, correct? So again if you are integrating this term we'll get it is a e to the power of j omega n minus tau divided by j into n minus tau. If you are substituting the upper limit and the lower limit we'll get this term, correct? So again in this term I am bringing 2 inside and n minus tau I am bringing outside here. So this will be in this form, it is a sine theta, correct? So we can write in the form of it is a sine. So here we are getting this is the answer. This is the condition will be satisfied when n is not equal to tau, correct? So if n is equal to tau, if you are substituting here, this will become 1 by 0, this will become infinity, correct? So for this case we have to take this inverse Fourier transform, that is 1 by 2 pi integral over from minus 1 to 1 e to the power of minus j omega tau into e to the power of j omega n. So the n will be replaced by it is a tau here. So that means if this both the term will get cancelled, so we are getting it as the answer is it is 1 by pi. So this way we can find out, or we can use this formula. This is we cannot use, but just we can check the answer. If you are substituting omega c by pi, so here omega c is nothing but it is 1, correct? So we were getting it as a 1 by pi. So similarly Already I told that is tau can be find out by m minus 1 divided by 2. It is 7. They given length of the filter they given. It is a 7 minus 1 by 2. So it is 3. So we are getting this, if you are substituting in this condition, tau value as a 3. So we'll get that it is sine of n minus 3 divided by pi of n minus 3 when n is not equal to 3. And when n is equal to 3, we are getting it as a 1 by pi. So two condition we are getting. So here we know the length they given it is a 7. So we are starting from it is 0. So 0 to 6, n value it will be varies from 0 to 6, and we have to hd of n. So using this one, if you are substituting n value as a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can find out all the value. If you are coming to n equal to 3, if you are substituting here, when n equal to 3, 1 by 0 will get infinity. So for such case only we are finding out what is the m value we are finding out. So we are getting it as a 1 by pi. So 1 by pi it is 0.31831, correct? So this will be in IIR. So we have to convert into a FIR. So we have to use a windowing technique. So windowing is, here we are using a rectangular window. Already we have seen rectangular window, the magnitude is always it is a 1. So we have to multiply it with this term. If you are multiplying, so we are getting it is a h dash of n, that is nothing but FIR. So FIR equal to, we have to multiply this IIR into this windowing. So we'll get the response in it is a FIR here. And one more thing is, here already I told, in if you are coming to the n equal to 3, we are getting it is a infinity, correct? So instead of that only, we are finding out what is the value. Here we are getting it as a 1 by pi we are getting. So after this point, if you are leaving, so it will satisfy your symmetrical property. So here the 2 value will be, here we can see the 2 is equivalent to, it is, here it is 4, correct? So again here it is 1 is equivalent to, it is 5. Again here it is 0 is equivalent to, it is a 6. So this 3 value, if you are finding out, it is enough. So this will be equivalent to this one, this value will be equivalent to this one, this value will be equivalent to this one. So this infinite, if you are substituting here, we are getting infinite. Instead of infinite, we are substituting and we are finding out the value, it is a 1 by pi. So next one is the same, design the FIR filter of the above example using Hanning window. So the procedure, everything is same. Finally here, there we have using the rectangular window. So magnitude is 111, correct? So here it is a Hanning window. This is the formula. So in this we have to substitute n value as a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll get this term here. So if both the term, if you are multiplying, we'll get what is your h dash of n. So that is nothing but IIR into, it is a Hanning window. If you are multiplying, we'll get the response in terms of, it is a FIR. So here also we can see, here this value will be same, and again this value will be same, this value will be same. So just if you are finding out the 3 value, it is sufficient. So this is the way we can find out any type of windowing here.